Hi, everyone. I am very pleased to welcome Nicole Moore, love coach at loveworksmethod.com. And we're here tonight. We're going to interview, talk a little bit about the relationship between love and health. So, thank you for joining me tonight, Nicole.
Thank you for having me.
Yay. Um, so, tell me, what does it mean to be a love coach?
Mm. I coach people on how to find love, how to keep love, and how to be more loving in their lives. So what I really do is I help people remove the blocks to love. I really believe that we all have love inside. But a lot of people that I work with, for some reason or another, they have some blocks, maybe past pain or traumas or, just hearing stuff out in the world about relationships. And I help them remove the blocks to the love that is already inside of them. So I'm kind of like a love liberator.
Love liberty. I love that. Free the love.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
Nice. So, what kinds of goals or issues do your clients come to you with?
Well, I work with women who are, some of them are single and looking for love, and some of them are in relationships and they just want to maybe improve their relationship, or they feel like, oh my God, I might be messing up and I don't want to lose this person. But usually they all have very, very similar goals in that they all want to feel confident, they
Mm-hmm.
all want to feel authentic, and they just want to be empowered women, especially in the area of their love life. Like a lot of women, when they first come to me, they feel kind of disempowered in love. Like love is this thing that they can't control, they don't know how to do it right, and they're feeling like the victim in their love lives. And I help them move to a space of being a creator in their love lives, where they have the power
Mm-hmm.
to get the love they want. And a lot of it starts with, freeing up the love that they have inside.
Awesome. So, how do you help these women get what they want and resolve these issues?
Mhm. Well, I mean, the first step is always awareness. So I kind of like to say, like, I like just take a little flashlight and shine in my clients' minds and dig up like what's blocking them. A lot of women have what I like to call a "that's just the way it is" statement about love.
Yeah.
All men are cheaters, or all my relationships will fail, or there's no good guys out there. And your "that's just the way it is" statement is kind of like always running in the background, and you don't really know what it is until it's illuminated. And so things like that, digging up the limiting beliefs, figuring out maybe what stories you've created about love in your past that are not really serving you now. So the awareness is the first step. Then once we're aware of the pattern, we shift it. So I have my clients kind of like imagine who they want to be in love, who they want to be in a relationship, and then we figure out, okay, so if I'm here, right, in
Mm-hmm.
point A, and the only way to get from point A to point B is if you start at point A, taking the actions that person at point B would. So I have them take the actions of the person that they want to be in a relationship, and then the gap closes, and then all of a sudden they're there with the love and love.
Awesome. And
Yeah.
hanging on to it and being in the relationship that they want and all of that.
Yes.
Yes. Um, how does love for yourself impact your ability to love others?
Mm, I think it's tremendous. I mean, I like to say in my work that self love isn't really necessary to attract love. Like, I know, honestly, even though I'm a love coach, I kind of think that's a big myth out there. Like, this idea that we have to be these perfectly self loved beings to attract love. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, we don't, because we attract relationships all the time
Yes.
wherever we're at. So I just want to put that out there, that I think that's a lie that's actually can be dangerous, because then women think like, okay, well, I have to wait till I get to this point before I can find love. And I don't necessarily think that's true. So I don't think self-love is necessary to pull in a relationship. I mean, it definitely helps with the quality of person you pull in. But I do think self-love is necessary to keep the relationship. So like I work with a lot of women who they're in relationships with great guys, but they don't love themselves that much yet. And so they're always worried that he's going to leave, and they're starting fights to sabotage. And so when you don't love yourself, you will inevitably push away love to confirm that you're unlovable. So self
Yeah.
love is so necessary for keeping love around.
Yeah. And learning to stop that self-sabotage.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes.
So, what is the relationship between love and health?
Mm. I think there's a huge relationship between love and health. I mean, I know, at least for me, I can say the more I have loved myself and also let in love from the outside from
Mm-hmm.
other people, I feel better in my body. And I know it's that way for a lot of other people too. The more love I feel for myself, the more love I feel for others, and the more love, it's really a lot about the more love I let in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love is healing. And so the more of that I let in, my weight is better, my appearance is better. I feel better in my body
Mm-hmm.
because I'm allowing healing in. And then it's also like the more I love myself, I want to take care of myself. I want to do good for myself. So I think that they're very related.
Absolutely. How does the way that you feel about your body get reflected in the relationships that you have?
Mm. Well, I think it shows up a lot definitely during intimate moments. It can be a big barrier if you don't love your body. You're a lot of times always in your head,
Mm-hmm.
and if you're in your head, you're not in your heart. And if you're not in your heart, you're not really in a space of love. So,
Yeah.
I mean, all of the body hate and the thoughts about what do I look like, that really is blocking you from being in your heart, which is the one thing that's going to help you feel better about your body in the first place.
Yeah.
So,
Do.
yeah, you know.
I do know. Yeah, and that's been a big thing for me this year too, is like really getting into my heart space. And that is it's the connection between mind and body, really. It's like that it's that point where everything meshes. And when you open that, so much more opens up. It's been 2012 was a big year for that for me.
Heart is where it's at in all things, I
Hmm.
think. It's not just in love, but the more you can be in your heart in general in your life,
Yeah.
everything will be better. The journey from here to here, I think, is the most important journey we can take, whether it's with your body, with your love life, with your job,
Hmm.
whatever it is.
Absolutely. And
Yeah.
gratitude, that's another thing. It's like if you just practice gratitude and you appreciate everything you already have, you invite so much more in.
Mm-hmm. Especially with love. For women who are single or with partners. Like if you have a partner and you start to appreciate him, like or her, they
Hmm.
will like grow exponentially. I mean, the more you appreciate your partner, the better they start to act. It's like it's magic.
And the more you appreciate your friends, and the more you appreciate your job, and like your
Mm-hmm. In your body.
in your body, absolutely, yeah, awesome. I love talking about this stuff, and so thank you so much for joining me. This was really really fun. You can find out more about Nicole and the wonderful work that she does at. Why don't you tell us, Nicole? Where can we find you?
I am at loveworks with an S method.com. So you can find me there and get lots of tips and advice on how to have an awesome love life.
Excellent. All right. Well, thank you and have a good night.
Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.